So this is Charlie Black, and it's another episode of Operation Wolf, the war on my lovely fat. This episode is going to be based on relationships. Before I kind of get into my rant, I should say that I'm no psychologist. I always like a little disclaimer, and I'm no love doctor or relationship doctor. I'm just kind of speaking to my own personal experiences. But yeah, I love to talk about relationships. As you're aware, I don't know welcome to the channel. If this is the first time you're catching a video of me, welcome back if you've kind of started watching the series and such. As you know, I'm a bariatric patient. I had bariatric surgery August 8th, 2020, so last year. We are currently in June. It's early in June. It's like the first Friday here. I'm just enjoying the weather outside. Hopefully there's not too much ambient noise. You guys can hear me okay. I'll find out on the playback. But yeah, prior to the surgery, like I said in the previous videos, the team at UHN, University Health Network, they hook you up with like a psychologist, a nutritionist, a dietitian, a whole team to kind of cover all of their bases to make sure that you're the perfect candidate and that you don't have any kind of addiction issues, or you're going to encounter any kind of addiction issues prior to or after your surgery, which is really good. Some of this stuff is fantastic, fantastic tools, fantastic information. But one of the things that kind of came up pre-op and post-op were relationships. And they said that after your surgery, relationships would change, work relationships, personal relationships, that kind of thing. The relationship, actually I'll talk about all of it. I was going to focus on like love, but talk about all of it. Yeah, I was like, I didn't really understand how, going through a life change may or may not affect a personal relationship. I was seeing a girl, I shouldn't say I have been seeing a girl. I was seeing a girl on and off for a few years, and like any relationship, you go through your trials and your tribulations and such. I'm not going to put it on blast. She had a big heart, and was on my team and completely supported all of my decisions, and still does support my decisions and such. But I guess going into the surgery and after the surgery, the feelings, and I can only speak obviously to my half, were no longer mutual. I appreciated, how she, helped out and contributed in her involvement and, her curiosity in terms of my success and such. But, when it came to love and stuff, I just, not love her as a person, but I don't know, I fell out of love with her. I'm not even quite sure if I was in love with this individual. And, obviously that kind of, put a lot of strain on our existing relationship. And I come from an era, not to say that I'm that old, that if something is broken, you try and fix it. Not kind of like the trade in, trade up type mentality that I see like the younger kids kind of have. So, there was effort to try and make things work, but at the end of the day, it didn't work, and we have to part ways. We still communicate, and I wish her well, and like her family are well and stuff. And I'm kind of choosing my words wisely because this is a public forum and stuff, and I don't want to put that individual on blast or come across like there's resentment there, or that person did something wrong to me, or whatever the case may be. Because it was, none of the above. But the challenging thing, or the thing that I wanted to talk about, was her, I guess, failing to understand that while I was going through these life changes, um, that that she didn't make the cut. I'm sorry, I'm just kind of thinking as I do this. I really should kind of script these more. Yeah, I guess it's like I love my analogies. I guess when you see a corporation kind of come in and take over, um, yeah, with the whole analogy thing, I decided to kind of cut that part out because it's the wrong idea as I think about this. You know, thinking of a relationship as a corporation, or you know, ending something with a partner is like a clean sweep is, I think, the wrong idea. Essentially, what I wanted to kind of get across or articulate is, um, again, this is based on my own personal experience. It's hard to split energy, and when you're focused on yourself and if you want this to be successful and you're working on the program, it's hard to, focus on yourself and your growth and your development and new self-discovery, and also channel your energy into a partner. At least that was the case for me. And as you embark on the journey, you discover like, hey, I want to spend more time on me and self-discovery and growth, and I don't want to do, I guess for lack of better words, the selfish thing and kind of keep you idly by or in my corner as like a fan while I do these things. So in like my opinion, in my circumstance, in my situation, I felt the best course of action at the time was to kind of break up. But I mean, there's a lot of things that kind of go with that, right? Like the human factor kind of kicks in, and especially during the pandemic, even though we're almost at the light at the end of the tunnel, there's still like that loneliness and that, yeah, just that missing that companion, like someone to eat with and that kind of stuff, or just spend time with, whatever the case may be. So I mean, there's definitely a learning curve there on life, and I guess this is more like a public service announcement and not like a what to do or what not to do. But I guess what to expect in your own personal relationships. And at the end of the day, like, you gotta, if like, you have to be number one, and you gotta treat yourself as number one. And I'm not saying that I'm using horrible words, and like, I shouldn't use the word as a distraction, but I don't want to kind of keep you guys hanging while I try to figure out the appropriate word or kind of walk on eggshells. You can't let distractions kind of get in the way of your success. And I felt like I said, in my own personal experience, my relationship was more of like a distraction, even though she was there as like a fan and cheering me on and supporting me and wanting to go through the motions together with me. Sometimes it's just there's certain stages that you have to kind of do it on your own. I just wanted to kind of share that, or kind of speak on those kind of ideas. Yeah. So I mean, relationships, I'm currently single. I am not looking. I'm just kind of focusing on me and my health. Summertime. I guess the reason why I brought this up now is like when you're going through the motions and you're driving through the neighborhood or whatever the case may be. Everybody's kind of outdoors. I don't want to say anything else. Come across as one of those dirtbags or that guy. Yeah, so like I was saying, in closing, you see people outdoors doing their thing, and it's like I had that, and I missed that, kind of remember that. It's almost like, is the grass really greener on the other side of the fence? And you have to kind of keep in mind why you're doing certain things, and eventually, you know, once you find your rhythm, or and you're able to take on, I guess, more in terms of external relationships, and you're able to kind of balance that and focus on yourself. You know, you'll be able to manage things, I guess, better in relationships, or like work, or whatever the case may be. I didn't even talk about work or family or any of that kind of stuff. Just kind of personal relationships. But yeah, that's kind of like where my head is at, and some of the things that I've encountered during this journey that I just wanted to share. So thanks for kind of chiming in and listening to me rant on about relationships. I don't know if you've gained anything from that, but this is Charlie Black signing off. It's another episode of Operation Wolf. I mean, it's the psychological warfare, the war on my lovely fat. If you haven't, please subscribe. All the support is greatly appreciated. If you enjoyed this video, this rant, please smash the like button and share. And I definitely look forward to seeing all of you in the near future. Stay safe and have a great day. Thanks for watching. This is Charlie Black, and that was another episode of Operation Wolf. If you enjoyed those videos, check out these videos beside me, and don't forget to like and subscribe. We look forward to seeing you in the near future.